Hello, good morning. It's November 1st. Please ignore the dulcet tones of my dogs eating in the background. Today is already starting a little bit differently than I expected. I had my deadline for thanks for watching on Halloween, and then I had the like a little nugget of an idea, which is dangerous on your deadline day. Had to message and be like, hey, can I have one more day? So on November 1st, we're going to be doing not only my NaNo 2.0 project, but also we are finishing up Thanks for Watching before I send it to my editor. For those of you who don't know, Thanks for Watching is my debut novel under the Cavanaugh pen name that is coming out April 2026. You can pre-order now. The basic story is it is these influencers who are invited on this lavish brand trip to a remote island with no internet and no one else, and they begin dying one by one. It's a whodunit, it's a whydunit, a little bit of thriller, and a whole lot of making fun of influencers, despite or perhaps because of my own little connection in the like micro influencer space, inspired by all the many things we've seen influencers do over the years. I'm literally on the epilogue, which I'd initially had told all through dialogue during a stream, but I think I had this epiphany while I was handing out candy to trick-or-treaters that I wanted to add a little bit more narration. Okay, let me take these dogs out because they're clearly, they need me. BRB. Actually, you're coming with me. 1 dog, 2 dogs, 3 dogs. I did also ask if we could change my bio at the very end to be 3 dogs, 2 cats, and 1 husband, because that summarizes the chaos, truly. Old boy. So I'm gonna finish that up really quickly. I think during the first sprint, oh, hello. I think during the first sprint or 2 on the stream today, because I'm going to be streaming every day of November, with the exception of when I am gone on a writing retreat. So this is what the calendar looks like every day, and a few days have to move timing wise just because of doctor appointments that I'm going to be having. But anyways, I'm very excited for it to be NaNo 2.0. I just like the enthusiasm of it. I guess I should tell you what my actual NaNo 2.0 project is going to be. It is also a mystery. We're gonna have to go over all of the prep I did during Preptober. I had been calling this cruise mystery, but I have a few other titles to choose from. Thank you, baby boy. I suppose I should tell you what my actual NaNo 2.0 project is about. The 1-sentence pitch that I came up with: a family hopes to unravel the mystery of the disappearing passengers aboard their cruise before their own secrets come to surface. Dun dun dun. And thus, cruise mystery. Oh, look at this. This is our track bearer. We have 6 teams. I'm excited. It looks like some people have already been tracking their words. So also, I ran out of coffee this morning, and this is a single shot cappuccino. Devastated. One final sip. But I do have tea. Hi, baby boy. Okay, I'm whispering even though I muted the stream, but I've now exported it to Word. I have to email it, and then we're pivoting. We're back to the cruise mystery. Okay, I made perhaps the silliest move. I did all of this prep, okay? I'm staring at my note cards. Note cards. I did all of this prep. I have outlined so much of this story, enough so that I felt confident to do the thing where I start in the middle of the story and go to the end, and then start at the beginning and go to the middle. Like I'm experimenting because I felt like I knew the story so well. And then As I am looking at the blank page and think I need to start drafting, I realize, hands on the keyboard, that I do not have any of my characters named. Who does that? Who starts November doing this challenge not having any of their characters named? But it was fun on the stream to get to chat about when people name their different characters and how some people, like, they have whole lists of names just waiting for the right character. People who can't start at all even conceptualizing their story without naming their characters. And then there's me, who is using placeholder names now. But I have learned from the past with my character Dom in A Closet Full of Cauldrons that I needed to get names that were like, that are not part of any other word. So that they find and replace when I do eventually settle on the names will be good. Fun. I did write. Oop. I drafted 572 words, which I'm very excited about because 500 words is the minimum goal that I have for each day drafting. No matter what other projects I'm working on or anything else, I'm trying to hit 500 words a day drafted. So, you know, having finished Thanks for Watching today, and then having gotten 572 words, I already feel phenomenal. And it's not even noon, baby. It is, what time is it? I mean, well, okay. It's not even noon. It's 11:55. We are going to go over to my mother-in-law's house because we're celebrating my husband's birthday a little early, which I think is going to be a blast. Excited to hang with her, and then I think I will come back to things and continue working and try to hit the 1,667 words. But if I don't, it's no big deal. Again, I feel very good about what I've managed to get done for a Saturday. And I'm excited. I'm gonna have to talk to you a little bit more about this starting from the middle to the end and then beginning to middle, because I already wrote in the two big like midpoint moments, because I have this issue where, or not this issue, just the way I write, I have, you see this gap right here, that is the space in one midpoint moment where I was like, okay, let me just skip ahead a little bit. So I'm gonna have to merge those, but oh, I'm so excited. This was so fun. It is fun to start with the midpoint. I feel like I already know the characters, maybe because I did do all this outlining, despite the names. I feel like I do know them so well that starting at the midpoint, I'm hoping is just going to make the clues and setting the clues in the mystery much easier. Especially because I find when I'm drafting, I often like am so excited to be toward the end of the story that I tend to rush this last bit. So I'm hoping that that just doesn't happen this time. I hope that this is a way around my usual pitfalls, you know? And it's something that you can fix in revision always, you know? But it would be nice if I did not have to fix it so thoroughly. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to get on the road. The camera doesn't like to focus on her because she's too beautiful. It's too difficult. Yeah. Yeah. You have anything? I'm good. Meow. All right. It is 8:29 and birthday family stuff done. I got some crocheting done and I had a good like hour and a half chat with my friend that I've not talked to in a while, so I'm tired, but in a good way. I don't think I'm gonna get any more words today. The one thing I want to do before I leave though is finish setting up my track bear, because who am I if not someone who apparently organized the track bear and forgot to set up my own. So, whoa, there's so many people. Oh, okay. Projects. New. I'm gonna keep calling it cruise mystery, I think, for now. I'll show you the long list I have. My NaNo 2.0 project. I am drafting it. Submit. Yay. Okay, I want to enter progress. Here we go. Oh, for my projects to include, I'm going to include Cruise Mystery, And I'm gonna save this. And then I'm going to look at how many people there are. Oh my gosh. Team Green Frog. That's me. I'm going to add the incredible 572 words I got. And woo! Look at Green Frog's doing it. I'm very excited to see, as you can see, someone's already into day 2 of November, so it's gonna be fun to see as it goes. Ah, how exciting. I should be very far down this list here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Look at me. 65th, but we'll take it. And let's see. Okay, here are some titles I came up with. Look at how long this list is. Okay, and then at one point I decided to ask my mom. She helped me. She came up with Ousted on the Ocean. And then she said if I wanted to do our river clues, Rousted on the River. Anyways, I don't know if any speak to me fully yet, but I would like to get one done, chosen before NaNo 2.0 is done. And then the other thing I would like to do, I think my elevator pitch is okay. Family hopes to unravel the mystery of the disappearing passengers aboard their cruise before their own secrets come to surface. But I think I'd like to actually write a pretend query and get that done before November is up as well. Hi Thor, bye Thor. Oh, and clean my desk, don't look. But for now, that's November 1st. Hopefully November 2nd has more words, but it's a good day. It's a good day. Good night. It's day 2. This is not something I normally do, but I had fun picking out some ominous handwriting. This is your last chance. I don't know if that looks actually that ominous. It looks kind of old, but we're going with it. So every time I turn my computer back on and I have my Scrivener up, I just see it and I'm like, how fun, how fun. I am about to start the first stream of the day, the only stream of the day, but the second stream of NaNo 2.0. All right, I just finished that stream. I have 3 drinks with me, which feels like the right number of drinks to have. I did come up with an idea to have a random other story ideas throughout November / NaNo 2.0 because I got a brain blast as I was on my way to get coffee this morning. Nice when you get the brain blast before the coffee. Anyways, and so I thought it would actually be funny to keep track of how many other random plot bunny separate things I came up with throughout November, just to see, because that's, you know, not all ideas or anything that you ever actually turn into a novel, or they're not ideas that you turn into a novel for a while. But I find that when I'm at the start of phases and end of phases, and this will be fun to track, I tend to have more plot bunny ideas for all sorts of things. So yes, we're gonna just keep up with it. I had 2 ideas. I'm gonna go ahead and take a hello. I'm gonna take a screen break now, and I will see you guys soon.
Years. This has been really something she's been working for a very long time.
All right, whoops. I have my tea, I have water, I have a little bit of coffee left. I'm about to start the stream. All of my plans for everything have changed. All right, so I've written 1,492 words today. You'll notice there's 22,000 words in the story, and that's because I have completely switched projects since the last time we discussed. He's enamored with the tripod. So basically what happened was I was really working on the midpoint. I was really working at it, and I was enjoying the concept of going from the midpoint to the end and the beginning to the midpoint, right? I don't think that was the issue. This is where the hard part comes in, because of course this is the first time I'm trying something new like that, but I don't think that was the issue. I think what the issue is, I just finished a revision on Thanks for Watching, which is a thriller mystery, and there's all these clues I had to embed and I had to play around a little bit with things. And so after having worked on Thanks for Watching for however many months, primarily dedicated to that, hello baby boy, I think that then switching to another mystery was just like, I need a break from mystery. As much as I love mystery, I needed a break from mystery. So I was like, let me try working on my eldest daughter religious throuple story, my romantasy. And immediately today, after I finished my reread, 1,000-something words. Just like, it was flowing out of me. So I feel very solid in the switch. Of course, that does still mean that I am very behind on NaNo 2.0. Sir, you can't play with the camera. You can't play with the camera. Another big change from expectations for the month is that I was going to be flying to my writing retreat in Ohio, but instead I am now driving because my flight got canceled. Unsurprising, given the everything. But even before then, I kind of had a hunch that that was going to happen, and so I prepared myself to drive. So I'm not going to be driving up to the retreat, which does mean that I will have a little less writing time, but arguably I might also have plenty of like voice to text time. I'm going to do a lot of reading, so I'll refill the well that way, and I think maybe that this will like supercharge me. Sorry. Sam is playing with the tripod. I feel like this will supercharge me and I'll be even more ready to write so many words on the retreat. Okay, boy. There's always a little bit of concern when you're jumping back into a project. I was like, am I going to be able to do the voice again? Which is why I chose to reread the project before just jumping in. And ooh, rereading also just like reinvigorated my love for it. Sir. So what I want to do now, in part because Sam simply will not leave this tripod alone, is I want to go to the track bear. I have not tracked anything in several days, so let's see where I'm at. Not far, but you know. I need to add 122 from day 4. All right, and then I need to create an entirely new project for my religious throuple. I don't know if I should be coming up with a better name for it, but at this point I'm committed. Also, petition for autocorrect to recognize thruple's word so that it doesn't keep correcting it. I am in the drafting stage. Submit. Oh, I should have done a starting balance. I think I can change that. Starting balance. Yay! Okay. Let's see. We're going to do some quick math. 22545 minus 1492. Okay, my starting balance was 21,053. Hopefully it does not count. Okay, my participation, I would also like to include eldest daughter religious throuple. And I would like to enter my progress for eldest daughter religious throuple today. There it is, and I got 1492. Yay! All right, let's see where I am. We're going to be doing a lot of scrolling. How long does it take to recognize where I... Oh, there's me. I am 97th. Look, I went up 20 with that today. Hooray. I'm only, you know, 7,000 words behind what I need to be, but that's okay. I'm helping green frogs. We're a little bit higher than we were before. It is very fun to see just how many people are participating, and it's also been very fun to get to do the streams each day on both Twitch and YouTube. So I'm really enjoying that aspect. I have not met the goal I had set for doing a daily update, but in that regard I've kind of felt like the streams have been an update in one way, and so I think while I'm on the writing retreat or even traveling, I'm going to try and update the Instagram. I might even try and do daily shorts. I don't want to stretch myself too far, but That's also kind of the perfect thing for a writing retreat, is like the focus on the writing, the focus on the camaraderie and the fun, but then also like just diving deep into like accomplishing things. And so if one of my things is accountability and posting that, I think I can do it. Tomorrow is day 7 and it will be an entire week. I will of course have to get ready. My parents are coming over tomorrow so that my dad and I can swap pillows. He has a travel pillow and I have like a wedge pillow that he wants to try. So we're gonna switch out pillows, gonna chitty chat with them, and then I need to pack and do all of that before I leave. But that said, it was a busy day today. I just had a lot of errands I had to run and stuff, so I'm hoping that tomorrow I will get even more words in. All the words I got this morning were almost entirely for the stream, and it was about an hour worth of sprints on the lower end, really. So, sir, do you see this nonsense? All right, that is all for my updates tonight, I believe. Do I have a goal for tomorrow? I think just better than today. That would be my goal. More birds than today. Cheers to that. All right, it is evening. Oh no, you can tell. It's a little dark outside. It is evening on the 7th day of NaNo 2.0. We're almost done with our first week, which is crazy, but I want to make good on the promise to myself to get more words than yesterday. So despite the fact that I still need to pack all that fun stuff for leaving at like 5 a.m. tomorrow, I do want to get the words in. I've currently written like 500 something during the D100 spree today. 550. So if I could get another 1,000 for the night, that would be wonderful. It is only like, you know, it's not even 6 p.m. So I feel confident that I can do that and still pack. Let me get a little drink. Oh, we are spinning. It's fine. You can see Buffy and Ben. Look how cute they are cuddled up. Oh. Let's go get a drink real quick because no one should be without multiple beverages while trying to write. I have this Take a Wine Adventure advent calendar, but I'm going to open it now because my husband doesn't really drink wine and that is just way too many bottles of wine to actually drink during advent time. So, oh, can I pull it apart that way? Maybe I don't need scissors. How do I open you? Reveal yourself. Tell me your secrets. Oh. Oh my god, it's so cute. Live, laugh, wine. Oh, that's hilarious. This is a Costco purchase. Now, I don't know how you guys feel, if this is sacrilege, but I think I'm gonna go for day 7 because it's the 7th day of NaNo. Ooh. Wait. Oh my god, the Queen's Gambit is Zinfandel from California. That's so pretty though. Oh my god, wait, and it matches. That's so cute. Do you think it's cute? Are you enjoying lording over? Is it like a red Zinfandel? Okay. It says tradition and prestige. Oh, okay. I did admittedly buy this because I've been wanting to explore different countries' wines, but also more white wine, but we're gonna start with the Zin. It's red. I think I like pretty much all red wines except for like a Malbec. Wine also just feels fitting for this project. Eldest daughter, religious throuple. Like there's a lot of prestige and tradition that I'm imbuing in this project and it just feels right. So, okay, let's see. Can I get 1,000 words? I might put up a timer. Hooray! Look at that, I moved up to 92. The green frogs are still doing it, hell yeah. Well, I am very glad that I managed to get all those words today. I still haven't managed to hit 1,667 a single day. Oh, meow. But I am proud of the work that I've done, and I think it's very clear that I made the right choice, especially because I just got some of my line edits that I'm going to be going over, which is very exciting. So of course I will be once again rereading things for watching as I go through it, and so I think I'm gonna hit that mystery thriller element that I want, and it will be, yeah, just a nice break as I go back and forth between these two projects the entirety of November. Hello, thank you. He is a licking machine, God. Oh, of course, now we stop. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for my licks. With that said, I think that is going to be it for me. Please let me know how Nano 2.0 is going for you so far. If you, like me, have completely changed the project you were going to be working on. Or if anything else has come up for you. Or if you're one of the people that is absolutely crushing it on our track bear. If you are part of our team, in your comment, please leave me a little heart for your team color. I would love to know. I'd love to see that. And without further ado, thanks for watching. I do have to go pack. I'm very excited to keep y'all updated on how the writing retreat and all of the rest of Nano 2.0 goes. Hopefully with another weekly vlog in the future. All right, bye friends.